What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and we're here for another video. Guys, I had to come to you for this one, even though I am on vacation and y'all are taking a lot of my time. Nene's case got dismissed, and we got to talk about it. But it's going to be a quick one. Remember, like and subscribe. It definitely helps my channel. But y'all, we talked about this. I told you guys months ago when she first filed the suit that I didn't really think that there was a lot of validity to the things she was saying, especially as it pertained to Kim Zolciak, because she went on to try to work with this woman. She claimed that they are friends now. If somebody was truly, now don't get me wrong, I think KKK Kim Zolciak is questionable. I'm just saying it's weird that Nene would say that. To me, it's weird that Nene would say that about her and then continue to try to work with her. Let us know that they talked after Greg died. Um, just she said out of her own mouth that Kim never really went below the belt. So again, I don't put anything past Kim Zolciak or Andy Cohen, but let's get into the merits of this. It says Nene Leakes, who starred in the reality show The Real Housewives of Atlanta on Friday, agreed to drop her lawsuit against NBC in Georgia federal court that accused the network of allowing a racist work environment to fester and sidelining her for calling out offensive comments from her white co-star. In a four-page joint stipulation notice, Leakes, along with the defendants NBC Universal, Bravo Media, production company True Entertainment, talk show host and producer Andy Cohen, and three executives, informed the court the parties have agreed to dismiss her April lawsuit. Now, this really does suck for Nene because everybody gets something. A dismissal means you don't get anything. You don't even get the court costs. So she's going to have to pay for her attorneys herself. Leakes hereby dismisses the action and all claims asserted by Leakes without prejudice, thereby concluding this case before this court at this time. All parties consent and stipulate to the foregoing dismissal. No party will seek recovery of costs or attorney's fees in any submission to the court. Everybody gets a little something in the settlement. Leakes, who is black, had accused the defendants of violating federal race discrimination law. Now, I do remember some of the things that she was saying about Kim Zolciak. I definitely think that they're true. I just don't believe that you could be friends with somebody who you think is a racist. Even after the show was over, they continued being friends. Before we go, we'll talk a little bit about Nene just released these statements that she has recordings of Andy. So I'm starting to think like maybe this was just for publicity of some sort. In her suit, the reality star claimed the companies and producers behind the show retaliated against her when she spoke about racist comments from fellow housewife Kim Zolciak, cutting her role while supporting Zolciak Biermann's spinoff series. For years, NBC, Bravo, and True have fostered a corporate and workplace culture that has permitted and tolerated, if not encouraged, racially offensive and insensitive conduct, statements, and actions by their employees, which is true. Nene being one of those employees who makes racially insensitive comments. I'll never forget her calling Claudia Jordan a half-breed because she's mixed with black and white. Leakes alleged that in the show's first season, Zolciak Biermann says she didn't want to attend a barbecue because she didn't want to sit around with Nene and eat chicken. I do remember that. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. A comment Leakes said in the suit perpetuated an offensive stereotype about African Americans. Zolciak Biermann also used the N-word in 2010 during the taping of the show to refer to a band and had used the word in 2012 in reference to some of the housewives, according to the complaint. During the show's fifth season, she referred to a co-star's home in Atlanta as being ghetto and called Leakes' new house a roach nest in 2017. Mrs. Leakes and some of her fellow black housewives were outraged by the claim that Mrs. Leakes' house was a roach infested, a term that Ms. Leakes and fellow housewives felt was racially offensive for its cultural implications of impoverished black women living in the projects. Now, Candy made the stipulation about it being the projects. I think just in general, it's an offensive statement. I do think there are racial undertones, but I thought I didn't quite understand what she meant specifically about it, the projects, because anybody can have roaches. That's not specific to the projects, but okay. It's just weird that Nene used that exact verbiage in her lawsuit. But in lieu of disciplining Zolciak or working to prevent her from making similar offensive comments in the future, leaks argued NBC Bravo and True continued to back her spin-off show, Don't Be Tardy, and allow her a recurring supporting role in the Housewives franchise. The companies then retaliated against Leaks, she claimed, demanding she keep a low profile and avoid press opportunities. The message was clear. Accusations of racism by a show employee against another show employee should not be tolerated. Now, that I do not agree with. If she really felt those things were going on, she has every right to go to HR. That's what HR is for. While tweeting as if it cared about the plight of Black America, behind the scenes, NBC Bravo and True were plotting to continue to retaliate against Ms. Leaks for her standing up against race-based mistreatment she had long endured. According to the Leaks lawsuit, discrimination and harassment she faced on the set of Housewives came from the top, stemming from a lack of diversity at NBC and its parent company and permeating into its shows and workplaces. NBC and Bravo segregated the Real Housewives franchise, he argued, treating certain cities as white shows and others as black, with little, if any, overlapping or mixing between the two. Representatives for parties did not immediately respond for comment. So, my thoughts. I definitely thought Nene was going to get something. She said that she had recordings. Let me show you guys. She just tweeted this. No. She says, they stop every job opportunity that comes my way. Sometimes, Nene, I'm thinking maybe you're just not that great of an actress. So maybe the roles aren't, flooding in and the offers aren't flooding in because you don't have the range. Everybody doesn't have that. Nene's great for reality TV. She says, I'm happy I was able to help all the other Black women get job opportunities that are working for them. He stopped me from work because I was a threat to his career. Yet he was able to abuse me for years. I want to release these voice recordings so bad. She just put this statement out. She had to have known that her case dismissal was coming down the pike, so that's a little weird. I don't know. Maybe she was still a little loopy from her BBL. It's quite possible. If you haven't checked out my BBL video, definitely check it out. Maybe, I don't know. I think this was shocking that it was dismissed without prejudice. Hopefully Nene gets something. I actually like Nene. Everybody thinks I'm giving Nene a hard time. I'm not. She's just new, so I report on it. Just because I don't necessarily agree with everything doesn't mean that I didn't think that some of the things that Nene said were valid, especially about KKK Kim Zolciak. So we'll see how this pans out. Nene is tweeting as if nothing ever happened. She's promoting her new BBL, and that's really what's at the forefront of her mind right now. She's a rich bitch per her own admission, and I'm sure Nene will be all right. Guys, definitely like the video and subscribe. You guys asked for shorter content, so I'm going to be giving it. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming, and I will see you for the next one. Have a good one. I'm about to finish my